is it going in the House of Commons?
Honestly?
Yes. I think we need to do a bit of explanation, don't we?
Yeah. This is obviously rear beam. We wanted to weld the camber plates on here so that you do camber and toe, which allows you up and down adjustment here and forward and backward here, so that you can take the camber out of your car. As you saw with mine, it just burns the inside, so we need to take the camber out and then you can play with the toe as well, which it was less of an issue. But Tom went to do it for us, well, went to do it for me as a bit of a favour, and we didn't do a great deal of investigation before he started, and he welded the camber plates on this side up and down and the toe plate here, front and back.
Ah.
Yeah.
So the wrong way.
The wrong way. And it was all like everything had been cut out and welded and sorted really nicely, but not the right way around. So it was a bit of a fucky wucky.
This thing's looking a bit sorry for itself at the moment, but we'll get it done. We'll get it sorted. We always do. So I suppose we'll cut to some like aggressive amount of ruts. Well, someone's got to be, haven't they?
Isn't it?
Right, rust removal, I suppose. Lovely evening for it.
Isn't it?
Progress report.
Bushes are out. This one is, I'm not going to point that towards myself so I've got enough black on my face. This one's like all ready to go. We've done a full handbrake cable delete, got rid of whatever sensor it was that was on there. All good.
And then finish the other one tomorrow.
Tomorrow when I'm home from Liverpool.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and it's a new life.
Something like that. And we're trying to convince ourselves that it's like now summer.
It's not. It's Will's. The sun's come out and Will's taking his top off. That's all that's happened here. Anyway, look, we got one painted one and we're about to paint another one. Who can spot the difference? So I think this is going to fall in. Not resolve our issue, but it's going to fall in. No idea if you can see that. Thursday, 10:34. And we are basically going to assemble everything, can't we? So, run through. Need to get these trailing arms off. So we need to pull the drive shafts off either end. We need to slam the new trailing arms in. And then we've got polybushes for everything. And then it's all going to fall like back under here, basically.
Seems the old ways work the best. No?
Yep.
There? What does the instruction say? F1. Is that the big green thing? It's never going to work, is it? How's that going to work?
I think we'll just fucking send it.
Yeah.
The key is to make sure it's square though. And from what I'm seeing so far, it's not looking very square.
No, I'll give you that. For once, I actually agree with that statement.
Get me something that I don't have to finger. I was going to say, you shouldn't need it. You like captaining?
I'm not even looking. I'm just going to wind it in.
You're captaining as shit. You should have winded it in the green banana last night.
I was thinking about that.
Does this like help or not when I'm swaying it around like you're on a ship? Have you like got it the right way around?
What do you mean?
Is there like a top and a bottom? What on earth? I'm gonna go at it from both ends. Oh! Why have you done that?
Done what?
No, not that way. Other way. We only need that much though.
Anyway, I don't care.
Can we hug it now?
Yeah.
Oh, jeezy peeps.
I reckon it was when the Muffin Man went on it. Are we gonna call that Polybush? Is that what we're gonna do?
Apparently. Whoa, 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 whoa. I put the GoPro on charge for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And you've timber locked a drive shaft to a fence post.
I thought the fence post would look good with like a set of wheels.
Did you forget to take your drive shafts off while they were still attached to like everything? And then we might have had like a really big argument.
When it's like all on the floor and it's like one big floppy mess, it's like impossible to get your drive shafts off because nothing's holding anything.
Hold this. Hold this.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna spread this all out. Ta-da! Brand new drive shaft.
So we called Tom and said, what do we do? Because that drive shaft, the CV built on it, is like
Not supposed to be doing that.
It's like basically left the chat, and we were like, if we put in all this effort in to get it all back together, last thing we want to do is that.
Yeah.
Called him, we're like, do you know where we can get some? And he said, naturally,
I've got some.
there's some in my shed. There's a brand new one, and then the one that came off of his compact. So we're gonna put 2 new ones on. This one's not completely gone, but the boot's like not happy. It's very perished.
They're all just fucked, basically.
But it works a spare. It'll be good in case I snap a shaft.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed I
100%.
don't, but it's good to have a spare. So I'm gonna try and heat this up and get this off. Then I'll burn that out. Then we'll polybush that. Might put a lick of paint on it. Then we'll start putting everything back in the car. At what time? Time check.
2:28.
I thought you could set
You better get on. Polybush, arms on rear beam. Diff and drive shafts next.
Should we do it in there?
Relocating. Give a nap.
Yeah. Make it really difficult.
Success 1.
It's gonna fall in there, isn't it?
Polybush.
Right, so we're now ready-ish with the rear beam. It's all polybushed. We need to bolt the diff and bolt drive shafts in. But under here, we need to cut handbrake cables off.
Yep.
Because we've decided drift cart, who needs a handbrake?
Yep.
Exactly. Weasel works tomorrow. I'm gonna plumb my hydro in.
Yep.
And bleed in all the brakes and fit calipers and discs, etc. So this is just where I disconnected them from the old drums, and that's kind of how we're leaving it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about these, but that's how we're sort of leaving it for the moment, maybe possibly, until it goes to Weasel Works, and that is the big issue at the moment.
What is?
That's the insert from the old Boosh that's still on that side. Luckily this one's off. This one's a bit wobbly, but I think we're not going to worry about that. Yeah, so it's a bit of this, bit of that, and then just pop it in there.
Bit of messing about under here and we'll get it. Then bolt it straight in.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right. Yes, you may also be confused as to why there is stuff and more pizza that's just arrived. Shout out to Tom Rathburn. And this. Time check. 6:43.
I suppose you're going to ask her for the whole rear beam is in my car. And the answer's no. Like, not even close.
Not even close.
Remotely close.
Are you still here?
You literally rang me saying it's an emergency.
Well, it
We
was.
need your expertise, mechanic skills.
Is
We're
that
gonna have
how
to
that
go-
phone call went?
Hang on. Do another crop. Cool. So you've got like triple explaining to do.
So,
You're gonna have to talk to me.
I'm gonna leave that.
Take me for a walk,
Should we start off in here?
please. Are you
So-
still here?
Drive shaft.
1. Flickery lights.
More drive shaft. So,
More drive shaft. More drive
the
shaft.
brand new drive shafts that we collected from Tom's house because I've got a boot that's fooked. We go to put this in and it goes straight into the hub end, but the diff flange end doesn't fit on my diff because this is all, I don't know,
It's got like.
I'm gonna say nipply,
Yeah.
lumpy,
Approve it, nipply?
real lumpy,
Sure.
well a bit lumpy, and that's smooth in there. So we thought, okay, we'll just put the old drive shafts back in, and the old drive shafts fit in the diff, but they don't fit in the hub.
So we've
So-
got 2 different drive shafts which fit at different ends, but also don't fit at different ends.
Yeah, which is like an absolute nightmare. So we called Tom, the resident mechanic that we ask, bounced things off him, and then we said, "What is going on here?" And he said, "I don't know." And at that point, we were like, "We're in big trouble." Turns out, 30s have different diffs to compacts, even though the outer casing's the same. The diff flanges are different. There's a lot of difference and differentials in here.
Yeah.
So, 36 compacts have these lips around here. Wow.
Yeah.
I've got a lot on my face again.
So
This
you
keeps
do.
happening.
You do
Yeah.
blackface.
And then the 30 ones don't. They're just like smooth.
So you can see that's like
That's like,
doesn't protrude anywhere near as much, but it's also smooth. Whereas this one
Yeah.
you can see sticks, but it's also got.
and also the overall sizes are different. So it's a real nightmare. So we worked out what we needed to do was get hold of a diff out of a 36 compact.
Why does it look like a shake weight? Sorry, I'm gonna leave.
So
We wander out now.
we were like, oh, we need to find a diff for a 36 compact. And we scrolled Facebook Marketplace and we couldn't find one. So we were like, we were kind of at that point where I was like, we might have to cancel Pembury for my car. Oh. I've got a lot of oil in my hair. Oh, that's like triple stuck. I'll just put that back in. We thought we might have to cancel Pembury for my car because we're like, what is it now? Time check? 7?
Don't know what these time checks have made it in. It's 7:43.
It's 7:43, and as you can see, the rear beam's nowhere near going in my car, and we've got
However-
to take that car to Weaselworks
Tomorrow
morning. We've got to be at Weaselworks at 10, and it's like nearly 2 hours from us. So we've got to get everything done tonight. So we were like searching around for a diff, and we couldn't find one. But Tom had a really good idea.
White compact.
We've got a white compact that's sat at the farm not doing anything, and we checked, took the shafts out. They also have said
Nipply.
nipply ends.
So not only do we have a spare set of shafts now
Yeah,
for the skid day,
yeah.
because now this is good because we're all now running the same shafts. We think.
No,
Not right.
no, you're fucked. But you could have my shafts as spare shafts. Maybe, we don't know. We know not well. We know more
Is he still
now
here?
than we did this morning, but there's still a lot to unpack. And
Anyway.
if anyone's taken a diff out of a compact without taking the whole rear beam out, you'll know there's 2 really awkward ones right near the top.
They're like exactly there.
You might be able to spot what I've done here. Did we use a tape measure for that?
No.
No, not even a little bit. We just eyed it in. I just hit one of those beat on it, and it was perfect. So we're gonna drop this down. Can you They're making it in. I'm gonna put all of them in.
Good.
We're gonna drop this down. The diff's out. It's obviously burning. Clean that up. Polybush that. Move this round there.
Move this, move that, move that.
Yeah.
Take one of these because that's now got one of those.
Yeah.
Like the video.
We need to go get a trailer.
We need
like
to go get a trailer.
an hour ago.
So we're gonna have another reshuffle. Collect a trailer, back a trailer up,
Yeah.
and then.
Crack on.
To be honest, we gotta get that Polybush in the diff.
Don't even think about
Diff
saying
on the
anything like,
subframe.
"Oh, it won't be that bad. It's gonna be terrible."
Smooth.
I was just coming over here for some pizza.
Yeah.
They must be here for your car.
Minute. Right. What is going on in the house of You're still fucking around with that? It was like 4 hours ago and that was there and it's like still there.
Sharp thing.
Yeah, that's all I've got for you, to be honest. Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna summarise it because we've just done the same thing again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
This video is
Why compact diff is there? We're gonna see if it all fits and then we're gonna put it all together and then we're gonna put it in the car and then it's gonna be done. Cool. You couldn't tell. Not only is it hay fever season, we had a really nice evening. This is going to be one of those videos where it's like, oh look, they're like just putting polybushes in, and then
3 hours
it's the
later.
next day.
Yeah, my god. Like, everything was against us yesterday. Every time we were like... Did we explain the whole bush situation yesterday? When I think we were like past it by then, really, weren't we?
There's a time lapse of us trying to get the subframe in the first time.
Yeah, and we tried to put the whole beam in, and we were there for probably like half an hour wriggling it round, and I was suddenly like, this doesn't feel right. On the main beam, the bushes like wouldn't go on to the thread that comes out the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at it, and I was like, the thread is too big to go through the middle of that bush. And luckily we had another set of polybushes
Yeah, shit.
at the farm.
Imagine if we didn't even have that.
Yeah. So we like just grabbed the centre out of one of those and that slid straight on, and we were like, yeah, oh fuck. So I had to take everything back out again, and then take the polybushes back out of the main beam, and then put the other polybushes in, and then try and get it all back in. So it was like every step of the way something was against us.
We basically started at 10:30,
Yeah.
11 and ran right through till midnight with like one break to go get the trailer, really.
Yeah. And it would have been fine if we like felt like we were making progress, but it was just like an uphill battle the whole time. Like nothing was really really happening for us. So
car on a trailer, as you might have seen, because we've been fighting with GoPro batteries as per usual.
and we're gonna go do a swapsies at Weaselworks.
We're at Weaselworks. I'm 5 minutes from Weaselworks.
That does happen.
We are leaving.
We're leaving Weaselworks.
We have dropped 30. Progress was
into a 46.
Progress was good. They seemed pretty happy to kind of get on with everything. And we have got a blue car. Not that you can see it
now. Because I can see it, which means you
It's like somewhere over there. So yeah, heading back to base camp now.
We got Starbucks.
Oh, spanker. Oh.
We got Tom, we dropped the 30 off. This video is probably a bit shit.
Like most of them.
But you win some, you learn some. Stay tuned, drift day next weekend.
Whole drift weekend.
Probably get 2 videos out of that, to be honest.
Why stop there? 4. Oh god.
Anyway, it's all getting a bit chaotic here, so we're going to love you and leave you. Thanks for watching.